It's a Scotty Ray Report, reliable, fast, and true. Headlines, weather, local news, he brings it all to you. From the courthouse to the back roads, he don't miss a thing. Traffic storms, communities, on top of everything. Bringing you the news you need at home or on your drive. Listen in, it's Scotty Ray time.
And welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. Somehow or another, Odie, it became Thursday.
Yeah, I mean, boom, just like it.
And I'm not calling anybody out, but I'm still looking behind me seeing Valentine's Day.
Well, it's still, I guess, love is in the air somewhere. I see you're feeling better. Of course, you're gonna need a dumbwaiter. You keep burning that much sugar at one time.
Man, we got a whole bag of sugar, y'all. We can make it another 3 months in here and be happy. It was scarcely getting. I had scraped the end of the. There was nothing left in the bowl to shake. And
the only thing that was left was a chunk that's been there for a little bit.
And we got Julia some new coffee. That girl, she's going to be in business. 2 cases.
2 cases. She ought to be happy.
My wife finally learned, because you cannot buy what I drink here, my Folgers, and she's finally learned how much I drink, and it comes automatically now, and I don't run out of that. If she can just figure out the sugar.
You and RW, you buy coffee and buy flats like he buys chocolate candy.
I have a fear of being without. You ever had that fear in life? And I have that. That is the one vice that I cannot get rid of. Dan, do you drink coffee?
Unfortunately, I drink a lot of coffee. I drink about 3 cups before I leave the house, and I drank one here, so I've had my 4 cups in the morning.
Are you true to one brand? Do you have one particular that you have to like?
I like my coffee just hot and black. I don't know what brand my wife buys. I drink what's there.
I'm the same. I'm not particular. I like good, thick, wake 'em up coffee.
Yeah. Well,
So
I've looked at the box over there. That said something like toxic written on the box. What is written on that box, Odie?
I can't remember what's written on it.
No. Go get it. I want everybody to see this, because I've never even heard of the brand, much less what's written on this box. And there is absolutely. He brought this in because apparently my coffee was not strong enough for him.
Look, you've got to have Death Wish espresso coffee.
So it's either one or two things. That was extremely cheap, and you got a deal on it.
No, coffee ain't cheap.
Odie,
But
there's no way
I have this stuff that'll get you going.
Did you give Dan the good stuff from my side?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't want Dan to. We look over there and Dan's got all 4s up in the air
I
from
might
your
start
coffee.
having convulsions. I'm getting sick. Something's happening.
And you know that fancy coffee stuff, I'm not equipped for that. I have to. That stuff spooks me.
That foo-foo stuff.
Yeah. Why you put whipped cream in coffee?
Yeah.
And then I was in Texas one time, and I walked in an office, and they had this coffee, and really it was more like whipped cream. It was like chocolate. What do you call it? Hot chocolate.
It's a latte.
It was hot chocolate, and if you're drinking hot chocolate, that's fine. But real men want coffee. Where's those Budweiser boys to sing that?
Coffee. Look at there. There's a couple of Folgers in Maxwell House.
Everybody, you get used to a certain thing and you like it. It's like your mayonnaise, the blue plate, or do you go with Miracle Whip? There's people that are very, very touchy over. That's a big time subject there.
It doesn't bother me on that neither. I get used to it.
You've been around me for 7 or 8 years. Have you ever seen? Because I got asked this yesterday. Do you want what do you call it? Blue plate for your field piece? No, I don't. There's people that do that. I can't even. My mind cannot even gather around putting blue plate on some peas.
No.
But I have seen it done. Dan, do you do that?
Not on peas. I put it on ham sandwiches.
Yeah, me too.
That's about as far as I can go with it.
Mayonnaise is good for certain things, and that's one of them.
If I'm going to put anything on some peas, it's going to be some hot chow.
I don't want to dilute the bacon grease that the peas cooked in.
There you go.
I want the full taste of bacon.
Yeah,
but there's
good.
We do know one thing. Dan is very qualified to talk about breakfast, and you're like the head honcho when it comes to this each year. Tell us what you got coming up.
Well, we've got our Optimist Club has got our annual Pancake Jubilee. We've got it this Tuesday at the Temple Theater. It's at the place it's been for years. We start cooking before the sun goes down. No, we don't cook that early. But we start cooking early. We start serving at 6:30 in the morning, and we keep serving till 7 o'clock that night. It's all you can eat. Sausage, pancake, and drink. $7 is the cost. That's the same cost if you buy it ahead of time or at the door. This is our main fundraiser that helps us fund a lot of youth projects in Meridian, and we've been doing it for a long time, and we'd love to have y'all come back and send your buddies to us.
Now, the thing that I happen to like about it, because you're always in there as you talk about all you can eat, somebody's going to sit down that you hadn't seen in the last 6 months to 8 months. It's just really a gathering to come. Yeah. Meridian comes out for
you
this.
hadn't seen them since the last Pancake.
There you
That's
go.
right.
And boy, a lot of political speaking usually happens there because you're on what you going to run for.
Yeah, what you going to be doing here?
Yeah.
Yep.
All of that's coming up. Now, what do we get on the plate? For this $7, what are we getting?
All you can eat pancakes and sausage, and of course whatever drink you want. And if you go through the line and eat and you're still hungry, you just keep on going through.
You go back again.
All you can eat. We have a lot of people that'll come in and eat there, and I won't mention the name, but we had one gentleman who's been a regular, and he would start about 8 o'clock when the morning crowd died down, and he would eat slow, and he would still be eating about 11 o'clock. We didn't make any money on him, but hey, he was behaving himself. So.
But that's all you can get, and you serve so many pancakes that a little old spatula doesn't work, and you got Paul Tarver still back there with a boat motor that's mixing everything.
I'm not sure if it's a boat motor, but it's something. It's a high powered drill. Trust me, he washes it every year, so it doesn't have on last year's grease. But we used to make the batter with the boat paddle, but when you stir a boat batter for that many people all day, you get kind of tired. So he's got a high powered mixer. And if the pancakes are good, you can give Paul thanks, and if they're bad, you can blame Paul.
But y'all have had a lot of tests on making pancakes and all this. How long have y'all been doing this?
A long time. I'll put it this way: none of our members were alive when we first started. It went back to the 1940s, I'm told. I wasn't around back then, but it's been a long time. But Paul Tarver has sort of, I say our ringleader. A few years ago, he decided he needed some help, and I agreed to be in charge. It sounds good if I say I'm in charge, but technically Paul's in charge. I'm just his number one assistant.
There you go.
I'm on a 20-year apprentice program, and I'm in year 7. So one of these days I'll take over for Paul, but I'm kind of his number one helper.
Get the golden drill passed down.
Even if Paul's going to be, when he dies, I don't know what we're going to do. We'll just have to shut the thing down.
It's over that. Now, what do you get? Sausage. What else comes with the pancakes? What all comes on?
Well, of course, all the butter. We got plenty of butter, syrup, just traditional pancake fixings. With just lots of syrup.
I think there's some orange juice in a little area.
Yeah, coffee, soft drinks, a bottle of water, just an assortment there.
Yeah,
milk.
Oh yeah,
have chocolate milk, white milk. We've got if you leave thirsty, it's because you want to leave thirsty.
That's right.
But we start serving early, and it's like I say, it's our main fundraiser. We do have a couple other fundraisers during the year, but this is our main fundraiser. The Optimist Club motto is "Friend of Youth," and we've got 18 or 19 different agencies that we financially assist during the year. Some of them are pretty regular. Some of them we kind of look at on a case-by-case basis. But several of our agencies that we help, we are able to buy some Christmas gifts for them for deserving children during Christmas time. And, we always help the Boys and Girls Club, Boy Scouts, just a number of other agencies. And one good thing is a lot of the agencies that we help, they do send some of their volunteers to help out, get set up, clean up.
Good deal.
So it's sort of a reciprocal thing. We're able to help some people, and they come in and help us also.
Well, one thing that's important that everybody needs to understand is what y'all are doing this, and this is for youth activities.
Yeah.
And we just had a huge case that went through the courts here, local. It had 3 gang members that were sentenced. And you can just about trace this back to these young men were recruited by the gangs when they were young, real young, when they were still kids. And if idle hands, is a devil's workshop. But
so you're trying to say these
this right here gives an opportunity for kids to find the right path in life. So on here you've got the Meridian Junior Golf. That's a huge thing that's been taken off.
Yeah.
So this is, go out and support this. $7, all you can eat. Your friends are going to be there. You might as well be there.
Yeah.
But you're supporting something that's going to invest in our future and give kids a place to go and learn what the future can hold for them.
There you go. We got more coming up with Dan. He's going to tell us about what's going on there, how you can come out and be a part of this and help out, and what time. We'll get into all that. That's on the way here. Plus, we're going to tell you about some things that went on over the last 24 hours in our community. Y'all stay with us. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Parker's Wholesale, located on I-59 South at Exit 80. Easy to find. Huge building. They're loaded up with toys, all your seasonal items. It's clean, it's neat, it's easy to shop. They got gloves. They got bolts of material for the people that want to redo stuff. They got plumbing, electrical, hunting items, fishing items, everything for all your needs. Go by and see them, Parker's Wholesale.
At Pettit Jewelers in Philadelphia, Mississippi, trust Nicole with your priceless heirloom jewelry. With generations of refined expertise, she ensures your cherished pieces are meticulously cared for. Pettit Jewelers, Philadelphia.
Our local headlines are brought to you by the Rock House Gun and Pawn.
At the Back Porch, we're bringing families back together for fun, food, and all the things you love to enjoy around your home. Every event starts with a great grill, great cookware, and accessories. Add in some locally sourced meat and dairy, along with frozen vegetables and casseroles, and over 500 brands of spices and sauces. Relax in our chairs, swings, daybeds, and have fun with our cornhole boards. From coolers to trailers, we have everything you need. When you see the big chair, you've made it to the Back Porch.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty Ray. And if you haven't heard, the breaking news this morning, right before daylight, coming out of Britain, was that former, and it's so hard to say former, Prince
you're talking
Andrew.
about getting stripped from your title.
Well, they threw him out of his house, 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, no more castle for you.
Out he went, and this morning, if you remember, as these files were dumped, they were looking and going, I think he gave some privileged information that was top secret to Epstein for him to gain, and they've made an arrest this morning. Will it stick? Will he actually go to jail? We don't know all that. This is the very beginning of it ain't looking good for him. And just a total embarrassment for the royal family, without a doubt. I mean, we got one embarrassment living with us over here now, and that's a
So
that's
what I
a bad
like
deal.
is they did something. They're doing something. Omar, I'm going to go ahead and use her as an example. If she did something, then charge her with something,
Right.
or either
Let it
say
go.
my bad, let it go. Do it or don't do it, but quit yahooing around.
They've drugged this out with her for how long?
For so long. If you've got it, charge her with it. If not, leave the woman alone.
You'd think she was from Arkansas. You married your brother. Y'all know that. So we don't really know what's happening there, but somebody does need to, as they say, get off the pot. The old southern term that used to be said.
I didn't
there.
want to go there, but
You always scare me when you try to use those phrases, Odie. Back up there, hold on. That is one of the top headlines there. And do you remember the Bud Light boo-boo that they made?
I don't want nobody to forget that.
Dylan, and I don't know, but he made I'm not sure, made a statement this week that said, no matter what, if they take my passport away, or Trump says I'm still a woman, he says.
No matter what my passport or the Trump administration says, I am a woman. Son, I'm here to tell you, it ain't just your passport or Trump. It's 90% of America. God is the leader in this who says you're a man. You got an Audi.
But he don't know that.
You can cut it off and you're still a man. It don't matter. Son, you
They got it's a lot of confusion going on across the world there. And you know, at some point, I forget which administrator. I don't know which one. If it goes back, put the extra column there. That's been taken away to get rid of confusion there. It's two choices now.
That's the way it's supposed to be.
Supposed to be.
Oh man!
Yesterday morning, I was traveling about, and I couldn't help but notice the large presence of police headed yonder way.
They might have been tired.
Right, and I got caught by a red light, so I had to wait a second before I could get there. Next thing you know, all 80 of them are out, and I'm trying to go. Y'all, hang on, could y'all back up?
Go back in.
Here we go. We were over at the local motel here on 29th Avenue, Odie. As we hit play here, as we pan around, you'll notice they've got a person detained here, and then they've already got somebody in the car. Now, we have not gotten the official press release yet. We expect that to come. There's to your left here, and I turn this in just a second. Let me speed this up. As you get over here, it's a lot more law enforcement as we go around. Even the fire department was involved in this. It was a warrant that was served. Pretty high profile from what I'm understanding, and we'll get details on it pretty soon, but that's what that was all about yesterday. What was that Waylon Jennings song? They came bounding through the back door, and they came through the front door quickly there. And when I tell you this was executed, our police, county and Meridian Police Department do a wonderful job. No one was injured, hurt. It was just like that, and it was over.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to play games.
Yeah, a lot of training leads to this to be executed correctly. And no one was in danger. It was quick and effortlessly.
We've got a Meridian Lauderdale County training facility that's finally being used for what it was
Greg's
meant to
really
be.
getting that in shape out there.
Man, I'm telling you, it was meant to be used for training, and now, over the last few months, it has taken a turn. It's used for training. It's been cleaned up. It's really looking nice. Meridian's done an awful lot of work out there, and I can't wait to see what the future holds for that.
I think all the offices are even filled up now, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
There was a lot of vacancy out there before.
So, yeah, not anymore. It is going strong. I think they're almost full for the rest of the year.
Yeah.
And already
booking.
working into the next year. Yeah, all kind of stuff going on.
And what we mean by all this is it brings business to Meridian because other people want to come to Meridian and train here.
From all over the country, not just Mississippi.
Brings
all
hotels. It brings cash to eating establishment, gas pumps. It's good. It's good for us.
I like to see you've got some of these men and women that come down here, and families at home. They're here for training. And if we could find a way to lure them to, say, our museums and show them what we got here, maybe they'll bring their whole family back.
Yeah.
Terry, RCTA, huge training facility up there at Naval Air Station that does an awful lot. People from all over the country come to it. I mean, right here in Meridian, Mississippi, Lauderdale County, we've got two huge, very impactful training areas.
It's good there. Who hasn't watched Tim McGraw and all the gang there in The Blind Side? You know the movie I'm talking about? The football player that went to Ole Miss. And man, what a great movie that was.
Tim McGraw, was he in there?
Yeah, he played the dad in it.
Oh.
Now, he didn't look like Tim McGraw, but that was Tim McGraw.
That's why I didn't recognize him.
Sandra Bullock, wasn't it?
Yep.
Who played the
Played the
mom.
mama.
Of course, she was... She was
tough.
Yeah, she played the part like a lot of men didn't watch it because it reminded them of their wives. I'll just be honest, because bossy, and they thought, "No, I can't sit through this reality show again." But it was a great movie. But the boy that played the football player, big tall guy, you remember him?
Yeah.
He has been in the hospital. He suffered. I looked at it was called a spinal stroke, and at first they didn't think Odie that he was going to make it. He's doing better. Their TMZ stating that he is on the road to recovery now.
Well, that's good.
Now, you know, the real life person that was about sued that family.
Tried to.
Yeah, tried to.
Yeah.
And I really think they just tried to help the boy. But
Well, he wouldn't, if he'd have continued down his path, he wouldn't be where he's at today.
correct.
He would have never gone and played for Baltimore.
But what a great movie that was.
What was his name? Michael Orr.
Yeah, that was it. But the actor has been extremely sick, and they say he's going to pull through this, and we're glad of that. Let's see what else we had. Did you ever listen to Lil Papa?
No, I haven't heard of Lil Papa.
He's a rapper.
I listened to some Snoop Dogg.
Snoop Dogg. Well, Lil Papa has passed away. Jacksonville, Florida. His real name is Janavarius Wheeler.
Yeah.
Cause of death was not immediately released, but passed away there. Do you remember? And let me see if I can Google this, because you're going to remember it. Did you ever watch the movie Pulp Fiction?
I did.
Now, I had Bruce Willis in it. It was really good. The cop. Let me see here. Pulp Fiction cop. Let me put it in that way so you'll be able to see this. This guy here.
Yeah.
Right there. He was really mean in that movie, if y'all remember. And he got his due in the movie there. Accidental death. He is deceased now. He passed away. How old was he? He was fairly young.
Wow.
But I was shocked on the accidental. And you don't think of it this way. He had a handgun. The gun went off, shot himself in the arm, and it hit a main artery, and he bled to death.
He was in The Mask. He was the club owner.
Yeah.
I never watched that.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
As in, which movie is The Mask? Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
I didn't either
But
was.
wow! But it was an accidental shooting there, and he passed away from it. Him in his armpit there, left in the left armpit is what it's saying there.
Man.
Ooh. So that's the latest from Hollywood on people that you may know. We also RoboCop. Did y'all watch that?
Oh yeah.
One of the stars from it, Tom Noonan, has passed away at the age of 74. It usually comes in threes. I've got two. That's a real Southern saying of it's always, but it happened, y'all.
As we get older,
Yeah.
our age or
They
in the obituaries.
yes, sir.
You start to know more and more names
Yeah.
that's in there, and it starts making you think. You started yesterday with 40 days of Lent, and you're supposed to use this time to fast and pray and get closer to God and give something away, and now's a good time to do it. Springtime's coming, a new life, not just for our environment, but for us. Let's use this time for us. 40 days excluding Sundays. You don't count Sundays in that between Lent and Easter.
I didn't know that. Learning bunches about this stuff that I don't know about.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that this is true. As we get into a national story here, there's always been this conspiracy theory with Kurt Cobain that it was not suicide, that he was murdered. It's always been that.
This has been a while.
Oh, it was in the 90s.
Yeah.
94, I believe.
30 years ago.
Yeah, but it
Now
is
they're
just...
wanting to change the way he...
Well, I don't know about them. The guy that investigated it has come out and is fueling the conspiracy, going, no, that was murder. Now, they have not changed the report whatsoever, but this guy was a part of the investigation. But it's fueling... I mean, the fan base of this guy is still humongous.
Yeah.
So I guess he's wanting to say that he was kind of twisted his arm a little bit to say...
Well, he's saying he was a part of it, and the official statement was this, but I was there, and it really was. Again, it's all in how you interpretate. Officially, so be careful with your headlines that are floating around about all this. People want to believe conspiracy theories, and then this really adds to it. It may be proven that it's true in the end, but as of right now, it still stands.
Look at what's all going on in America. Conspiracy theories used to be crazy. Conspiracy theories are being proven to be true here lately on a lot of stuff. So
it is.
These conspiracy theories, now you don't put on an aluminum foil hat, but there's...
Well, they did in Better Call Saul.
He had a whole house full of aluminum foil.
And let me add, was conspiracy theories. Let me just go ahead and see if y'all saw this, and I mentioned it. I think it was Monday in the 6 o'clock show. Obama, during an interview, was it last week?
Yeah.
He made the statement that aliens were real. And then since then, he is backtracking. He goes, wait a minute, they're not
Well,
real.
no, I hadn't seen
So
them.
what was that about? Why would he say that and then backtrack on it? Was it a stumble? Now, I've made mistakes on the way I've worded some things before. I admit it. But
A Freudian slip.
do you reckon it was just a slip? They were talking about it and he agreed, and then after it got so big, he realized, I need to take that back?
Well, what was the astronaut's name? And he was talking to somebody, and they asked him a question. And he said, well, he never went to the moon. And he was like, oh, wait a minute, I was the one that was supposed to walk. Glenn.
I know who you're talking about.
John Glenn.
Yeah. So, right in the middle of talking, he said, we hadn't been to the moon. And then he was like,
And that is another huge conspiracy theory, that all that was Hollywood that done that to be able to beat anybody else to the moon.
so a lot of stuff out there.
There's something to do with some lady in Houston, and I got to get my facts on that before I open my mouth on that, of a school teacher that he supposedly sent a message to from the moon. I've got to go back and do my research on
Now,
it.
I know that his neighbor, who was a school teacher, I believe, and
Is
his
it-
wife was doing something, and she said, as a woman and wife, you'll never.
Walk on the moon?
No, he was a kid. How I say this on TV? I'm not gonna make love to you again until he walks on the moon. So
Is that what
when
that
he
was?
got back from the moon, he said, "Well, I hope his dream came true tonight."
Okay, I knew.
How do you say that in a nice way?
Well, my thought was much cleaner.
Well,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Whoopsie. Well, there you go. Well, I don't know.
Or
Maybe
say whoopee. It doesn't matter.
you could do that. You could do that.
I'm gonna let y'all do the
Welcome.
talking.
Welcome to the dating game. It is already 7:25, 7:27 as we get to a high of 81 later today, and expect rain moving in tonight. We're going to have a 60% chance tonight, decreasing to a 30% during the daytime on Friday. The weekend is coming. We'll be right back. More to talk about. Those LS tractors are rolling in to Freeman Tractor on Highway 494 in Cicalina. Keith and the gang will have a LS tractor that fits your needs, from a professional end of it, or maybe it's just deer plots that you need a tractor for. Starting at a 26 horsepower, 40 horsepower, or even larger. Don't forget to ask about that 0% financing as well. Parts, a new tractor, or a tall tale. Drop in today to Freeman Tractor, Highway 494 in Collinsville. Call them at 626-8759. That's Freeman Tractor. Rockhouse Gun and Pound, located at 5430 Highway 19 North, is ready for spring. From weed eaters to push and riding lawnmowers, and one of the largest selections you'll find in chainsaws, along with power tools and generators for backup power. Maybe you're in the market for a TV or maybe a guitar. And not to mention a large selection of diamond rings and Louis Vuitton purses. The Rockhouse Gun and Pawn even has a private lobby for your pawns for confidentiality. Visit them today, Highway 19 North, Rockhouse Gun and Pawn. The Scotty Ray Report studio is sponsored by Environment Masters, providing hassle-free heating and cooling, plumbing, and electrical services since 1957, and now serving Meridian homeowners.
On a hot day chasing crime in Meridian, to make a man thirsty, there's no better way than an ice-cold Coca-Cola to quench your thirst.
Or an ice-cold Diet Coke if you prefer that flavor.
No matter where you're at, stop by a local store and support that store and Meridian Coca-Cola. They're supporting us every day.
Welcome back. We'll have more details on this coming up a little bit later on today, but there was an incident a little after 2 a.m. this morning on Highway 16. Pedestrian was struck. It did involve possibly a Choctaw Police vehicle. I do believe the person is going to be okay. They were transported for emergency care. We don't know how it happened, the details of who, what, or how, but we do realize that somewhere around 2 this morning, a little after, there was an incident there on Highway 16. We hope everybody recovers fine there. Mississippi Highway Patrol is investigating, as always, when other agencies involved. If, say, a Lauderdale County Sheriff's Department was in a fender bender, they'd have the Highway Patrol or
Meridian PD
come in, and vice versa. That's the way it works, so there's never any question how anything was done. It's the right thing to do, and that's being investigated. No fatal injuries involved with that. But trust me on that. If you're bumped by a car, you never feel good.
No.
No, that's just the way it gets there. As we get this morning underway, I was going to go back a few things that are happening this morning. I brought this up. This happened in Baton Rouge, is where this happened. What happens when the FedEx guy steals from you? $62,000 worth of merchandise was found after a customer called and said, look, I didn't get my stuff. East Baton Rouge Police Department started investigating, and lo and behold, they found a storage shed packed with all this. This was an office, and this is the storage shed the guy was renting. Let me blow that up there. $62,000 worth of material. Just take what you want is what it was. He's been arrested and will be formally charged in court there.
So you still, I mean, cigarettes are a big item. I went in a store the other day and I looked up and saw cigarettes. They were $10 a pack. And I said, thank God I stopped.
Well, as I saw this week, Australia, $40 a pack. Man, you really got a habit if you're paying that.
Yeah.
But what was it, the Eddie Murphy movie? Y'all remember that, where he was in the back of the rig and they were chasing and all of them were falling out the back? It's that coffee getting him, y'all. Yeah. I told him to quit it.
He's allergic.
Oh, darn.
You're allergic to something there, Odie. Odie will be back in a few minutes as he gets himself together there. He's trying real hard to pull it together there for us there. Let's see here. Other things that are happening this morning as we look at this. The Lamar Raiders had an excellent afternoon yesterday. They got a new coach, if you hadn't heard about this yet. Coach Stacy Luker has been formally announced as the new coach. As we slide across here, we'll show him as he comes up stage. There he is there. Over 250 wins. I think it's like 259, but over 250 wins in his career. He is taking over the lead there at Lamar, and we wish the Raiders the absolute best as they head into a new season. So it's going to be great as all that is finalized. I really enjoyed myself. The hospitality is always so great at Lamar when you go. I do appreciate the invite to everybody that was there. Dan, we're getting ready, as we talked about, coming up for the 79th Pancake Jubilee. You're ready to go, and this is going to be starting Tuesday morning?
That's right, Tuesday morning. We're going to start serving at 6:30. You can get to-go containers. You can eat there, but we're going to be serving from 6:30 in the morning until 7 o'clock that night. So we're planning on doing a lot of cooking. You know, it's amazing. A lot of companies, they'll order, maybe come in and order 10, 20 to-go containers, take them home, take them to the office. And,
right.
Because it's really difficult. There's a lot of businesses that want to support the Optimist Club and what we do, but they can't have 20 people off at one time. So, hey, we'll go order 20 to-go containers and take them to the office, and that way $7 per plate is not much, and you can feed the office and support the local community. So we're going to be doing it at the Temple Theater this Tuesday. We're going to start early and we're going to finish late.
Now, it's plenty of seating. The last I remember, there's round tables.
Oh, yeah.
You can just really come on in.
Oh, yeah. There's plenty of room. It's the morning is generally pretty hectic. Lunchtime is hectic, and really it's amazing how many people we'll have start coming in about 4:30 or 5 in the evening. There's a lot of people that just, hey, we're going to have supper there and bring the kids. And so, of course, we mid-morning, mid-afternoon are busy, but they're not really hectic. That kind of gives us some time to change the tablecloths and get cleaned up and restock everything.
Give those griddles a break for a minute.
That's right. We give them a workout.
Let me ask this so people be prepared for this. Do they need to bring cash, or do y'all take debit cards there, or do you do strictly cash?
Well, cash or checks. We're still working on that, but right now we're
going to have to get you a square.
We're trying to keep our expenses low, and most people want to pay cash, but it is getting a little more common. We do have people request from time to time. We've even had people say, "Look, I don't have cash." They mail us a check. With people we know, we trust them.
Right.
But we kind of do it the old-fashioned way, and we can keep our costs down.
All right. So keep that in mind as you're planning to go to this. Have cash in your pocket or a checkbook with you to do that. That's a mysterious thing that some people don't even know what it is now.
Yeah, they don't even know what that green
checkbook.
Stuff is.
Checkbook.
Huh? What? Oh, yeah, checkbook. You don't really write a whole lot of checks anymore. It's crazy. And thank y'all for all those blessed me's. I tell you, this weather this time of year, boy, my sinuses.
It's that coffee, y'all. Don't let it fool you.
That keeps me going, you know. There's one thing that is going to be different this year, and sales may go down for y'all because we lost Donna Jill Johnson.
Oh, what a sad.
And she was there every year. She supported every single activity there was in Lauderdale County.
And told everybody.
Yeah.
She would come, where you at?
Yeah.
How come you ain't down here yet?
Yeah, Donna Jill was my neighbor. I got to know her pretty well because she'd have a to-go order of 20 or 30, and she'd have her car in the parking lot, and I'd take a big old box out there, and I want to make sure I got them to her car safely because I wanted her to come back the next year.
That's right. That's right.
She was always a staple. We're gonna miss her.
Yes, we are.
What a lady. Yeah, we all have a Donna Jill story. She was so sweet.
Yeah.
And she will be missed there. This is coming up. I don't know if y'all have had a chance to do this, but the city of Meridian has put this out, and you get to go vote on it of what you want to name it. Now, this is the baseball team that is here, the Meridian Blues, and here are the 4 names that you can go vote on: Ace, Bandit, Smooth, or Mojo.
That's the name of the fox?
Yeah, they're trying to name the mascot that will go out onto the field.
I like Bandit.
Bandit?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, okay, yeah. So we'll see what everybody votes on this, and you can visit the City of Meridian page and learn more about that.
Charlie, that was my coffee. Julia drinks that foo-foo stuff.
Yeah, she'll be back in town tomorrow, as a matter of fact. We're looking forward to seeing her. We'll find out all the behind-the-scenes things that went on in New Orleans. And yes, I sent a camera with her if you were there. Julia probably has a picture of you doing something, and she's going to share that with us tomorrow.
So we'll know all about that.
Right. You can reach Odie for a donation for that not to be shown in a few minutes.
Depending on how bad it is, depends on how much it costs.
Yeah. I've never heard, you know how they used to say, what was it, whatever happens in Vegas stays in, I've never heard that about New Orleans. Yeah. Usually the news beats you back to Meridian if you do it in New Orleans.
That's true too, yeah. Yep.
So just for that, let's see here. The state games. Jeff Tate was kind of busy over the last couple of days here as we get into this. Here we go with the state games, February 12th. The incredible honor of standing 2 outstanding athletes there at the Mississippi State Capitol. Danielle Weil and Kathleen Harris there, pictured with the senator there. That's a great thing there. So we appreciate him doing that. And he was also, I'm trying to think, what did I have, Jeff? Here we go. He had a bunch of pages come over and help out at the Capitol to discuss about the highways. And, of course, our friend Willie was there.
I tell you, I like him.
Good fellow there. And they went over things that are coming up about paving Highway 39, improvements to I-20 and 59. And we appreciate them taking the time to meet with the young people of today that will one day be leaders in our great state.
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting the new camera system that comes down our interstate, and supposed to be the new updated high-tech camera system. It goes through Lauderdale County.
That'd be good.
Yes, it will.
Because as you look at that, you've got to go almost way north to start before you get the first camera, and out to our west will be Forest has the first camera before you get into Jackson, and we have nothing from Forest to the state line.
And as busy as we are?
Yeah. One of the busiest intersections, yeah.
Yep.
So that's what we got going on there. Are y'all ready for this? March 3rd and 4th.
It's going to be beautiful.
Look at this.
This blood moon.
And, well, I know why it's named that, but then you've got Harvest, all these different moons.
Harvest moon, and
But y'all be ready for this. It will be really, really pretty.
Now, the harvest moon, what is that like? That's the first full moon.
We can go out and harvest your crops at night.
And
I'm just telling you the way it sounds.
Have no idea.
Seriously, that's what they used to do with that. They could work late.
It's the only light they had, wasn't it?
Back in the day, it was. Details on Wings Over Meridian, that's coming March 28th and 29th. You can visit wingsovermeridian.com and get all the details there. Blue Angels are coming to town. It will be a 2-day event and will be lots of fun. A lot of people are expected to be at NAS Meridian over that time.
There's a lot of stuff going on. It's not just the Blue Angels, but it's an awful lot of action going on out there. You've got the Army stunt planes. You've got the Army parachute team, the different military branches bringing different planes. The Blue Angels are they're going to be going for an hour. And to watch them fly, tight formation, all that. Women, if y'all have got kids in your house, age 6 years old to 80, you need to bring them out here. Because this is something that hadn't been here in 15 years. This is something that is really going to be for every person to go and experience. Bring your ear protection, but go out there and watch this. This is awesome, and what our military has to offer. It's going to be a great weekend.
Here's your do's and don'ts. Don't be dragging in any alcohol or coolers. You can't have that. Grills, you can't bring that. Tents.
I wonder if that's just for us Southern people. I wonder if they got to tell people from Ohio they can't take a grill in with them.
And you can't take any type of firearm onto a military base. They frown upon that.
None of that.
Outside food or drink, drones, can't have that. Kites, that get in the way of an airplane passing by. Skateboards, no doing that. Rollerblades, I didn't know that was a big thing here, but
disguising costumes.
No costumes there.
Come as you are.
Don't say that, Odie. Things that you can bring: clear plastic bags you can see through, clear water bottles, small diaper bags, folding bag, and chairs. And they really urge that to bring your chair.
Yeah.
Your cameras, strollers, and you can even have a wagon there, wheelchair walker, binoculars, ear protection, and medical necessary items. Those are going to be permitted at Wings Over Meridian. It will be a big deal there. Lots of folks in town for this.
Yes.
People will come from near and far to attend this.
This is huge to come to our area, and Captain Davis and the entire team out there, I know, has worked tirelessly. This is not something that was just talked about. They have worked diligently to make sure that this is happening.
Now, I'm not sure. I haven't had a chance to track down Rodney Wing, but we need to get in touch with Rodney when he goes Crown Vic rules. Apparently, we've got a derby coming up at Why Not that involves only Crown Vics.
Well,
you got to have all holes and all glass removed before you can go out and enter this. And I don't know if it's the fastest Crown Vic around it or if it's derby cars. I'm going to get with Rodney to figure all this out. But here's all the rules there. You can find it at Why Not Motorsports Park.
You got to have all the holes removed?
Yeah. Well, if you got a hole in your firewall, it's got to have something over
all right,
it.
Here we go.
You can't have any glass in the car in case there was an accident, that kind of thing there. But apparently it's going to be some form of a smash 'em up. Hood and trunk may be utilized to stock hinges and must be secured with hood pins. Be putting you some can't fly up.
That's right. Something got to hold it down.
No hulling or lightening of the body. Maybe.
You know, Anita, you say this, and you said that kind of jokingly. We're going to go back to these Blue Angels, and it said medical necessity items.
Yeah,
This is a federal property. This is not local or state. This is federal property. So federal does not recognize the legalization of marijuana. If you want to get 3 hots in a cot, I dare you to bring your medical marijuana out there and light one up. I would not get caught anywhere near that base. So it's all your federally legal recognized medical equipment and accessories is what you better take out there. So we want to make somebody out there is going to say, "Ooh, I can." I would not try that.
And I just want to say we have got a problem on our hands in the state of Mississippi with this new law that has gotten out of hand. I think a lot of Mississippians were fooled by the way this was going to be handled and thought that medical marijuana would be in the form prescribed by a doctor in a pill form instead of smoking weed on the corner and making everybody in 3 blocks sick from your skunk smell. Let me just tell it how it really is. We're tired of it. I am. It just is, it's disgusting. Okay, I've said enough about that. We'll go to commercials and we'll be back and tell you what we really think.
I couldn't get comfortable, sometimes experiencing chills, other times sweating. I knew I couldn't fix my condition on my own. That's when my friend that is a doctor recommended Free Furnacia from Environment Masters.
Free Furnacia from Environment Masters is a program where a customer purchases a new air conditioner and is given a new furnace for free.
Now I don't have to worry about feeling uncomfortable thanks to Environment Masters and Free Furnacia.
Make your home comfortable and efficient again.
Spring is here, grass is growing, and your mower, it's still not ready. Don't fight it another season. Head to Paris Tractor for our Kubota zero-turn spring wheels. Right now, you can get into a new Kubota zero-turn Z232 KW42 mower for just $5,299 or as low as $125 a month. More than a tractor store.
The Precast Group, offering you the best selection when it comes to a storm shelter. Located on 145 South in Meridian, where they offer above-ground shelters that can be installed in your home as you're built in, or conveniently located right outside your home if it's...
Welcome back. And let me say my next statement here is we get into a few things that happened in today's history. Over the Biden administration, they kind of made it to where they made you feel bad if you were a manly man. Mm-hmm. What was that song, Manly Man? Manly, you know what I'm talking about. They wanted it to weaken down American society. But this man that I'm bringing up here was born in 24, and he's just a man's man. He was tough. Even his mama was scared of him. Y'all remember Lee Marvin? Man, he was in all them shoot-'em-up movies. I loved him. He was a great actor, and he was just tough. The Dirty Dozen and all of those movies. He was good at what he did. Now, another pastime we all had as kids, and each and every one of you is going to remember digging in, trying to. But the bad news is there's no Coupe de Ville in the bottom.
It ain't there.
Meatloaf told us. Cracker Jack was invented. The first prize was inserted into the box in 1913. That's some of the ones that was in there back in the day. Cracker Jacks are just absolutely good. Yeah. And you don't see them like you once did. I guess they're still sold.
I don't either. Now, the Boy Scouts, they sell that popcorn that's got the caramel in it, but you can't top a Cracker Jack.
Oh, yeah.
But, used to, you heard the term. Now it's just kind of faded away there. Let's see. 1934, this old boy, and he was true blue through and through. He was not born an American, but become an American citizen and was the outline for being a good guy. He got married today in 1934. Bob Hope. They were married until his death in 2003. I liked old Bob.
He was good. Now, you talking about somebody that supported our military?
Woo!
That was Bob Hope.
Yeah. He spent Thanksgivings and Christmas away from home all the time there. Today it would begin there.
1945.
They launched that invasion.
Iwo Jima.
And what an iconic scene that we will always remember there. That picture was worth 1,000 words, so to speak, there.
They say it's the most heavily reproduced photo in history.
I can see that, yeah.
The second, and tell me if I'm wrong on that, that scene of the sailor kissing the woman, was it New York when he comes? Yep. That has to be, and they dug in there, they didn't even know each other. You get sued today, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But that really, I would say, ranks up there in the top probably 10 pictures in the U.S., but that one being the number one there. And countless, I would say, is the word statues, and I'm...
reenactments?
Well, like they've made statues with that flag. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just a pretty scene there. Let's see, oh boy. It ought to be a law against wearing a suit like this. But in 1966, it was not illegal to do this.
5 of them did it.
It's like somebody watched Porter's show and thought, "Hey, let's go get a suit."
Yeah,
1966, Buck Owens at a number one, waiting in your welfare line. It's like he was waiting to go out to fight a bull.
I had Matador in my mind too when I saw that.
That's what it looks like.
It does.
Boy, y'all want to talk about a show that impacted America? It would begin today in 1968.
Would you be my neighbor?
You know the rest of the song?
No.
I always just remembered Eddie Murphy coming out going, "Hello, boys and girls."
Welcome to the hood.
he was Mr. Rogers began in 1968. Fred was just world renowned there. Kids loved him, and he always told a great story.
Yep.
Now I'm gonna tell you, Captain Kangaroo was a strong second there.
Mr. Green Jeans.
Yep.
The good stuff.
Mr. Moose. And it had some other characters there that were pretty good. A guy named Eddie Rabbit, and this song would change his world. And, of course, Eddie Rabbit from Every Which Way But Loose. I Love a Rainy Night.
I love a rainy night.
I got $2 in the jukebox. But before all of that came along, he wrote a song that actually made him want this. And it would be a guy named Elvis that recorded it, called Kentucky Rain.
Wow.
1969 there. Eddie Rabbit Boy. And if you didn't know, backing vocals on that was Ronnie Millsap. Did you know that?
No. I'll be
Kentucky
darned.
Rain Keeps Pouring. That was, what a song.
Yeah.
We bumped into the preacher man, and he said, "Where are you going on a cold, dark, lonely afternoon?"
Oh, yeah.
Man, I like that. The more I went to go listen to it a little bit. The famous kissing scene happened today, and there's a misspelled word, and it's going to be okay because I didn't catch it this morning at 3 o'clock.
That's what he said anyway. That's what it sounded like.
But this was in 1972. It probably shocked America there as Archie Bunker was walking through the door and his neighbor was waiting on him, and he gave him a big old kiss. Sammy Davis Jr., if y'all remember that scene, it was hilarious.
That had to have been the first two men kiss scene on TV, and Archie was credited for the first commode flush on TV.
He sure was. A lot of firsts happened on there.
Yeah, yeah.
But Sammy Davis Jr. was really, really funny. He was in Cannonball Run. Do you remember that?
Golly. Yeah.
Him and Dean Martin, of course, were like that. In that movie, they sure were. Driving the Ferrari?
Yeah. Look, Sammy Davis, it was some of the cleanest fun. Now, behind the camera, they say he wasn't as clean as that.
Right.
But on camera, anything he's done, I've watched because it was good.
The last time that Elvis went number one would be 1977 on this date. This was not my favorite Elvis song. It wasn't. It was okay. But Moody Blue went number one. Y'all remember that? Moody Blue. Tell me, am I getting through?
I have to listen to it again.
Okay, boy, we need a little Elvis history. Everybody ought to have to go through an Elvis course. He's from Mississippi, y'all.
Yeah. I just didn't know all of them.
See, who is this? I didn't. Medford Man's Earth Band, which is very peculiar there, but I do remember the song "Blinded by the Light." Y'all remember that?
Manford Man.
Yeah, is that how you say it?
Yeah, I think so.
Blinded
Man.
by, woke up like a deuce, a roamer.
In the night.
What does that mean? Because I have no clue.
I'm not real sure.
I hope I didn't say something like that Bad Bunny guy done, and I didn't know what I just said.
No, we'll be all right.
Romer in the yeah. Anyway, that was a big song back in '77. Bruce Springsteen, I think, did it first there. As it gets to things that I know a little bit more about, it would be 1982.
Play me.
Yeah, it started out with, "See that mountain over there? One day I'm gonna climb that mountain." Be one of the longest songs in country music history. It was almost 6 minutes there. 1982, it went number one there. Can y'all believe Alabama is that? We've already lost one member of it.
Yeah.
Somebody getting old, and it ain't me.
I think we're all slowly getting there.
If you're not getting older, I ain't either.
They fought this, and
advertising?
Yeah. They tried to use it, and it was blocked by the family. Merle Kilgore said it's okay. He was one of the co-writers of the song.
Yeah.
Preparation H, in an attempt to use Ring of Fire, didn't work out. I mean, it's kind of catchy. Ring of Fire. You get it?
Kind of humorous, unless you need preparation.
Yeah.
It's not humorous if you need it.
Yeah.
Oh, have mercy there. Oh boy, back in 1940, y'all remember Smokey Robinson?
Yeah, boy.
He was born on today in 1940. What a legend he was. Smooth voice, he had it going on there. This was. I can remember Ken Rainey playing this. First time I heard it, I was about five years old, I think. When that bus slows down, and what did he see, Owie?
Tie a yellow ribbon round the old oak tree.
It was 100 ribbons tied around that tree, if you remember me. Tony, Orlando, and Dawn, they took it all the way to number one, and that was big.
It really was.
Billboard Song of the Year in 1973. He was worried there wouldn't even be one, but it was 100 tied around that oak tree. I guess you don't. And what was the other one they had? Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me.
Yeah, that was a 72, I think.
70.
Pretty close.
Boy, those were big songs. Swipe on the pipe if you don't want to play or something like that.
My brain doesn't remember as good as it used to.
It might have been Swipe, but it was something like that. But my oh my, let's see what else we got happened here.
Oh, everybody knows this one.
What's for supper?
Hell, Grandpa Jones. Yeehaw, that was some good TV.
And if you go back and look at this, he was like 21 or 22 years old playing the part of Grandpa in the early days there. And I can remember, for whatever reason, this sticks in my head, is him doing, they call it that old Mountain Dew on Hee Haw, performing that one night with Rory Clark. And that is forevermore stuck in my head because it's on the channel we had. Still liked it there. We would lose a legend. He would be flat broke. I mean, flat broke. So poor that George Jones had to go down to the funeral home and write a check to cover the cost of this. He went through every bit of his money that he had, ended up in jail, but boy, I'm telling you what, he turned out to be the only hell that his mama ever raised. It was to go back to remember Johnny Paycheck passed away 2003. And don't ask him about the deer meat. That's how he ended up in jail. Seriously, you know that, don't you? He was in the bar, and this guy comes up and starts asking him about how he cooks deer meat and gets in an argument with him. Johnny just shot him.
Who?
He went to jail.
Well, all right.
It's kind of like the Evil Knievel, you know, when he snapped. But it was all over some deer meat there in Colorado. And I know you're thinking about the song Colorado Kool-Aid. But one of the best that Johnny ever done, and so few people remember the song, was Outlaw's Prayer. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I vaguely remember.
Johnny has a sold-out show in, I think it was Austin, Texas. And he'd had a few, and he decided that he wanted to go to church. And you've seen this done, and it's like a premonition into what America would do. He goes to the church, and he goes to go in, they won't let him in because he's got long hair, and he looks like a hippie. And they don't want him in the church. And he goes, no, wait a minute. I saw you and you on the front row of my show last night drinking beer with me. And you won't let me in the church?
Yeah.
And it was an Outlaw's Prayer. And man, if you've never heard that, and I've seen a preacher done this not long ago, where he dressed like a hobo and sat in front of the church, and how no one spoke to him, and then he walks in as a hobo and takes that off and goes, "Oh yeah, some of you spoke to me, some of you didn't." And it was the same thing that Johnny wrote about many, many years before that. Thought you might want to know that. Who is this guy? Oh, Law and Order.
Law and Order.
I didn't watch that show.
I watched some of it, then it got to where it was way
it was like watching paint dry. To me, it had no personality. Everything was, there was no emotion in that show. Like they go from, and then it was cut and dry. But this guy here passed away, Richard
Belzer.
Yeah, him, big ears. Sometimes nicknames people identify with him. I know he did. And that, my friends, are a few things that happened today in history there. Another story. I got to remember a story I heard the other day about one. It'll come back to me in a little while. More on the way, as we do hope you'll get your birthdays too. We're going to do those next, and we'll go back over how you can help out the kids and fundraising and get full all at the same time.
Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs, your local pharmacy and gift shop, thanks you for your continued support. Whether you shop with us in store, through our app, over the phone, or in our drive-thru, our team will provide the best personalized customer service experience you expect from your local pharmacy. When you call or message us, you are promptly greeted by the Mr. Discount team that's ready to help. When you choose our pharmacy, you're choosing a locally owned pharmacy that cares about you and your community. Collinsville, Mr. Discount Drugs makes a difference.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning to save the day. We can keep you comfortable with special savings for your home, like up to $3,000 off new HVAC systems or a tune-up for just $69. Keep the power on with a generator. Get $200 off installs and 0% financing for 60 months. We do it all at Heblon Heating and Air Conditioning and offer financing options for any repair or installation. Call for a free quote or visit us online at HeblonHeatingandCooling.com.
For over 40 years, you've been able to count on Watt Equipment in DeKalb, Mississippi. They've got your Massey Ferguson's brand new 23 up to 135 horse cab and air tractors. They've got all your hay equipment needs, all your bush hogs. If your tractor needs it, they got it. Also remember, they service all makes and models, whether it's green, orange, blue, red, or yellow. They can get your parts in, they can do your service on your equipment. Don't forget Watt Equipment, DeKalb, Mississippi.
Welcome back. I'm your friend Scotty. I always accidentally almost say this name wrong. I almost want to say New York, but it's Newark. Airport. Newark.
Newark.
You know where I'm talking about. They had an emergency landing there yesterday. A JetBlue aircraft took off. Not soon after getting into the air, smoke started coming into the cabin. They had to make a diversion and come back, landed, but it paused everything for about 2 hours. No one could take off or do anything until they got the situation cleared. It had some engine problems. No one was hurt, but that's what was going on there. So a big deal there. Now, all eyes are watching, and he has already told you that never bluff with Trump. Iran, as we all know, has been killing Christians. And he has told them, you harm a hair on another Christian, we shall come. And it looks like it is coming, and that we will do what is right, like it or not. We cannot stand by and let Christians be killed. And he's gave them, and we look back on this. Ronald Reagan went back in. If you remember, I'm trying to remember that guy. Gaddafi, was that his name?
Yeah.
And he told him, he goes, you can leave or I'm going to come get you. You can take your money and leave or I'll come get you. Well, he thought Ronald Reagan was bluffing. Ronald Reagan was not bluffing. He died in prison, if y'all remember. There was another case of this to where they told him, you can leave, take your stuff. I think it may have been Saddam. You can go. We're coming. If you don't, they didn't. He has offered this to the Ayatollah. You can go or I'm coming to get you. You make the choice. And apparently it's leaning toward we're coming to get you and you're going to jail. And that happened with that guy a few weeks ago.
Venezuela.
Oh, yeah. Venezuela.
Maduro.
Yeah. He had the choice to leave with his money and live a life of luxury and just get away, but he chose not to. But we cannot stand by, and there's a lot of people that aren't going to agree with that. I'm sorry, but...
Well, people don't understand what it's like to have the freedom to worship.
No, you don't.
Who you want and why you want. My belief, my choice, I believe that I worship God. And if you don't, that's your personal choice. I would personally like to see you in heaven one day with me. But we also have the freedom to not worship God if you so choose. But I don't have a right to go after your life for you not believing, the same as you don't have a right to go after my life because I do believe.
Correct.
And we just get caught up that we've been raised with the freedoms to make those choices. These other countries don't have that. And when you go out and want to be a Christian, you have to hide and you have to be quiet about it because your life is on the line. You know, that's not a way to live. It's terrible.
You ever get so mad you want to throw something?
Oh, yeah.
I was sitting here this morning, and it was about, I don't know, 2:45, 3:15, somewhere along in there. And as I prepare the show, I go through things that are going on. And I watched this interview, and I'm not going to play it because I don't want to make y'all mad, but I'm going to show you a picture where you can go find it later. She was doing an interview, and I think this was on MSNBC, and Anti-Woke Memes reposted this. And she was doing an interview, and she basically said that she's worried about the rise of Christianity in the United States. And what she was trying to poke at was to where Trump made the comment, make America great again. And she's going, Christianity didn't make it. She said it without saying it by omitting the word Christianity, but it's point blank. But here is the, look that up today.
Yeah, that's...
I mean, it... and then you go, well, why have we got all these weird things going on in America? We've been led by leaders like this for so long that made it in... Well, they taught you not to want to have families and had the beliefs that our country was founded upon.
Yeah, being married and raising a family, that's not cool.
That's what they want you to believe.
We want you to just go out and spread cheer and have kids everywhere, and the government take care of it. The government will tell you how... So somebody sued Meta, Facebook, YouTube, all that. My 13-year-old, she's 20 now. My 13-year-old, she got addicted to this and she got addicted to that, and now she's got some issues because
and what you're getting at is be a parent.
Yeah, who bought the internet? Who bought the means to watch it? Who should have been sitting there watching what your kids are doing? But here's the other thing. I bet you my last dollar That mama is also the one that says, no sirree, Bob, no school has a right to whoop my child and raise that child, because mom and daddy got that child for 8 hours, that school got that child for 8 hours, and then they sleeping for 8 hours. You're sharing the raising of that child with the school, and if that child does not act right in school, by God, they ought to have the right to punish that child. But no, them parents over there talking about, no, you can't treat my child like that.
Getting all worked up there,
Odie. I tell you,
calm down.
Odieisms.
Take you a peel there. Chill, Odie there.
Now, get you, but I can't. That right there, it burns me.
I get it. MBI investigating a death in Alcorn County, y'all. We've got an inmate that's been found deceased in a cell, and they're investigating it. We don't know whether it's natural, if there was more to it. We're looking into that. Boy, I tell you what, our special guest this morning has been Dan Darrington. And for those of you who go, I know his face. This is the man that made you make payments every month for the rest of your life there buying that house. How many years did you lend money?
40 plus.
There's a bunch of them. You've seen a bunch of that.
I tell you what, it's it started off back in the early 80s, and it was kind of simple back then, but it kind of got a little more complex as Congress got involved.
And you know, and I didn't know Dan from Sam in the beginning. I called him up and I said, I'm building a house and this is what I want to do. And I went down and we wasn't in there 15 minutes and it was all over. It was painless.
I think we just shook hands or something like that.
It was simple.
I think you signed a piece of paper, promised to pay us back, and
it was it.
If you give me this, I'll pay you that.
To the best of my memory, you were never on the past due list.
I wasn't.
That's one reason I don't remember. You always paid on time. The people I remember are the ones that didn't pay.
That you had to call everybody and go, hey, you going to come on down?
I said, I made a loan to this guy, and I can't remember his name. He must be paying on time.
But I remember that so well. It was quick, easy. And Dan goes, this is great. And we closed it, and it was all over.
Ooh, talking about mortgages, if you're leaving California, for our California friends out there, and you're going to buy you a house in another state, make sure that you document your U-Hauls and your Penske's and your new address, and make sure that you've got all this stuff documented, because Governor Dodo over there is going to continue to try and make you pay taxes in California just because you left, because you took money out of his pocket.
Yeah, they got some issues out there. That is for sure.
I don't see how folks can afford to live out there.
Oh, it's tough there.
And look at New York.
I heard that the Super Bowl that happened recently, one of the players, of course, you got a big paycheck when you win the Super Bowl, but they were out there practicing for several days, and whatever bonus he got for winning the Super Bowl, by the time he paid state income tax on the Super Bowl bonus, plus he had to pay state income tax on his regular salary. He ended up losing money. I can't
because
remember.
He got a bonus.
Yeah,
that's right. He ended up. He played for fun.
That is ridiculous, is it not?
Yeah.
It ain't right, y'all. Dan is here because we got this big event coming up. Tuesday. Tell us more, Dan.
Well, we've got our 79th annual Pancake Jubilee. The Downtown Optimist Club has conducted this fundraiser for the last 79 years at the Temple Theater. All the proceeds that we earn go back to support the youth of our community. We've got about 17 or 18 different youth agencies. All the funds we raise this isn't something we do for our own administrative purposes. We support the youth of our community. It's at the Temple Theater this Tuesday. We start serving at 6:30 in the morning. Serve all during the day until 7 o'clock at night. It's all you can eat: pancakes, sausage, and drink for $7. You can't beat that. That's a super deal. And we've tried to keep our prices down to kind of make it affordable. But you can get to-go containers, or you can eat there. And
all the fixings are there.
That's right.
Except peanut butter. You got to bring your own peanut butter.
Don't have peanut butter, but we'll consider that next year. But the people of Meridian have been real good about supporting this for years. It's a great way to support the youth of our community. And like I say, a lot of time people don't have time to eat there, but they'll get a to-go container or several to-go containers. But this is our main fundraiser, and it helps us reinvest the money back into our community to help the youth. And obviously, the youth of our community need the support of local agencies and civic clubs and parents and everybody else. So we invite everybody to come. I heard that the weather's supposed to be nice. So
it is.
It's supposed to be cool, but not wet. That's the recipe for a good turnout. No rain, and something in the 30s to 40s will That's just right.
It'll get you stirring. We're looking forward to it. We'll be there.
That sounds good.
Dan Darrington, again, that's going to be next Tuesday down at the Temple Theater. I hope you'll join us. We'll be there for all of that. Getting ready. San Francisco, I don't get this. NFL is just so different these days. They're going to be going to Mexico to play a game next year. Do you know that?
Might as well. They're playing their music.
We don't. Well, that's a good point there. I didn't even think about that there. Maybe they'll know what they're talking about down there. But set that. That's something that's happening in the 2026 schedule of NFL. We got some birthdays?
We got a few of them coming up there. D.P. McQueen.
DP's birthday?
Yes, sir, Reed Bob. Y'all see him out and about because I know he doesn't take his birthday off. D.P. McQueen, Meridian Police Department. Y'all see him. Wish him a happy birthday. Garrett Ipp, happy birthday, my friend. Justin Mixon, Ann Schroeder. Stephanie Murray Coker, down there at the old Mickey D's. Baylor Lott, 2 years young today. Mandy Bauer. Sari Renee Richardson turns 19. Darcy Chun and Matt Owen all have birthdays today, so happy birthday.
Hope they're big there. And again, when you see DP, I think most people know him. He's a little nice guy that you'll see walk around, always polite.
Just don't make him mad.
Yeah, he's good guy there. Does a lot for his community there. Have you got a Bible verse for us as we head out?
Well, let's see where this thing's going to take us today, to Hebrews 12:11. No discipline seems pleasant at the time, but painful. Later on, however, it produces a harvest of righteousness and peace for those who have
lost
been
his place.
trained by it. And that goes by at the time that I was getting my butt tore up. I didn't understand it, and I wasn't real happy. But now I understand the guidance that my parents, who were being my parents and not my friend, was distilling in me. They taught me how to walk the line because it is for my own good later in life. And I think we've lost a lot of that in some of these kids. This goes back to me where not everybody deserves a trophy. Raise our kids, teach them right, teach them wrong, teach them the path that they should stay for their better future. Y'all have a wonderful day. We love you. See you tomorrow. Just hang in there.